Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Ottomans World Conquest Attempt for Europa Universalis IV. So, I am in a much better mood now. I'm going to play the game and pretend like yesterday never happened. Yay! Rather the last two videos. I got rather upset with this Shadowed Retreat mechanic, and I still don't fully understand how it works. I think the issue is that I have no territory here, and it's like more than 10 provinces away, and so it's just messing up. I think there's a restriction on it. Like they've had problems with Shadowed Retreat ever since the game came out. It used to be like you'd have Castile would somehow be involved in a war over here, and then their army would Shadowed Retreat across all of Russia, and it would take a 2-year journey to get back home. And so they're like, well, we're not going to let that happen. 10 province limit. Okay, well, apparently sometimes that makes them just retreat one province and die. I guess maybe that's intended. Maybe that's not supposed to work. I don't know. But if it is, it's really stupid. So anyway, we are 600 points away from getting adaptability, which is very exciting. We are still quite a ways away from actually getting the last 3 reforms. Now, the first 4 took a while. Granted, it's 1554. We have 250 plus another 16, 17 years, so 267 years left to conquer the world. Now, I think that is ample time. There are plenty of people who are going to disagree with me, which is fine. You don't have to agree with me. We currently only have 6 electors, apparently, so that's one thing we can do. Let's find someone who's already our religion, since we can't religiously convert existing electors peacefully. Looking for someone who is Orthodox. Milan. Would you like to be an elector? You lack imperial authority. I need at least 1 imperial authority to do this, apparently. Well, that's rather annoying. Why don't we, I believe we're losing imperial authority each month. Because there are only 6 electors in the empire, there are 7 needed, therefore imperial authority is decreased by 0.1 every month. So we need to probably just add a province to the HRE. A single one. And then we'll make... Who was it that I was going to do this with? Milan. Yeah, Milan's Orthodox. We'll grant them an electorate. That seems fine. As soon as they accept, we should jump back up to, what, 10%, I think? Yep. Great. Norway switches to Protestant based on that. We got probably an alliance offer from Styria. Styria. Well, I do want to help you, but not through an alliance. I will help you by attacking Austria myself and releasing stuff to you eventually, maybe. I don't know. Okay, so now that we have all of them, that's good. Milan really likes Bavaria. Have an alliance. Yeah. Okay, so where are we at? We got form an alliance with Tuscany as a mission. Some more Diplo power. That's pretty appealing. Our relationship limit is 8 out of 8, but we can always break the alliance again, and I'm not too worried about pissing them off. Let's go ahead and maybe do that after this war is over. Okay, I'm ready to play, I think. I'm ready to get things underway. Conquer Egypt, create a proper fleet. We still have Azerbaijan. We're not going to be able to get rid of that until this war. This war was significantly longer than I expected. We're gaining some manpower here. Gain the revoke electorate against them, that's to be expected. Bavaria's here with a small army. Our morale is suffering. How many troops do we need to reinforce? Not very many. These guys are actually just kind of low on morale. This is plains, though. Woods End Plains. We have a 3 maneuver and a 3 maneuver. I think we just go for it. I'm not going to wait a month. Oh, shoot, never mind. If we do that, he's going to reinforce. We're going to have to wait until we get full morale. He's a sneaky bastard. That's what he is. Okay, and what's our balance look like? 32. We could use some more cannons and cavalry. For sure. More cannons, please. So yeah, I'm through with losing battles. I think we're going to, and also part of the thing I've been reflecting on is that Yeah, I'm still really highly valuing shock. And if you think about it, fire phase happens first in combat. So even at this point, and then the other thing is consider the balance of the army. Right in the very beginning, the beginning of the game, shock is more valuable because your infantry do almost no fire damage. It's all shock. Cavalry do 0 fire damage. It's all shock, and you have no cannons, so it's just all shock. But already now, even though we do less damage in the fire phase with our infantry than we do with our in the shock phase with our infantry, the cannons do a ton of damage in the fire phase, and the cavalry, while they're much better in the shock phase, they're limited to like 6 regiments, 3 on either side of the flank. So if you end up with a big battle, 30 on 30 or something, then the actual balance of the like fire value versus shock value, I think definitely is in the fire value, because you've got a whole back row of cannons that are pummeling them every single fire phase versus 6 cavalry that are, yes, they're doing quite a bit more damage, and yes, we have the cavalry combat modifier, which is nice, but I don't know. I think I need to start valuing the fire value generals a bit more. And maybe I just need to rethink that in general. Like, I think as soon as you get to like maybe level 7 military tech and you have the access to your initial cannons, maybe that's when mentally I've got to start making that change. The other advantage, and this is, again, I'm really taking a long time before I get started here, but the other reason why that is really valuable, somebody commented about this a while back, like 10 videos ago, and it's a very fair point. In order to stack wipe an army, you have to get them to 0 morale within the first 2 phases of combat. 1 fire phase, 1 shock phase. So the problem is that if you focus entirely on shock generals, and you have a wet noodle of a fire value guy, then you're very unlikely, I think, to actually wipe an army, because those first 2 phases will pass and you did almost no damage in the fire phase, and then the shock phase is not where a lot of men die. Well, they can, but the cannons only really do damage in the fire phase, so you need that cannon firepower. Anyway, we're going to wait until October, so we have a little bit more morale. We are at full maintenance, we just need some more morale. Military access from Aragon, I think not. While we're waiting, we could try to convert Azerbaijan. I actually remembered to take care of that for once. Yeah, I don't want to pay for a missionary. Okay. And he'll probably still reinforce, and we did take a crossing penalty. Did we end up in the woods? No, thank goodness. So big old battle. Our 2-4. Is that my 2-4? Yeah. See, 2 fire value. It's just not very good. We've got all these cannons that are fire 2/3. Shock 1/2, maneuver 2. Fire 2/3. It must be offensive over defensive. Okay, Pedrero from Ottomans, fire value 2/3, shock 1/2. Why are we still using the Pedrero? What the hell? I guess the Pedrero is technically better? We have 2 more that are better, 2 more that are available. Anyway, 2/3, 1/2, yeah. So it's just showing the base values, which they get multiplied by the artillery modifier. I was wondering, does it show in here the multiplier from technology? Like the times 1.125, or 1.15? Apparently not. So we're losing some men. Mercenaries are less expensive. Cool. Hey, cool, we got re-elected. Our 514 is in charge. Thank goodness! Now we finally get tons of admin points, which will help out tremendously with actually getting to that next idea group. 412 is in there, not bad. Again, focused on admin points. We did lose some stability yet again, but It's not too bad. And that gave us 10 Imperial Authority, which is not bad either. Alright, we definitely killed more than we lost, but morale suffering in Bavaria. I'm imagining you are going to retreat to your capital probably, so we'll chase to both provinces. We'll suffer a little bit of attrition on our way, but we're rapidly approaching the point where I think we might not even need Ghazi. And if we can catch him, can we catch him before the turn of the month? No, damn, they're going to get some morale. Oh no, we did! One army did get there on the 30th, and stack wiped them. Awesome. This is our vassals' territory, and they are being sieged by Palatinate peasants with no leader. We might as well just kind of march right through there and take care of them for them, so that the Palatinate can start rebuilding. I mean, they have no leader, and it's very easy for us to clean that up. They have apparently sieged Cologne. I've already forgotten what the purpose of this war was. So we got Bavaria. Okay, Bavaria is right here. We're right next to Bavaria. Thuringia is, okay, so basically I want to siege down all these people. I want just to determine, so Ansbach, you are a single province minor. Do I care about you? Is there anything I want from you? I don't need to convert your religion. I just don't care about you. Okay, Ansbach, don't care about. Bavaria, I believe you have... No, Bavaria is the right religion as well. They are already Orthodox. There's nothing for them to spit out, so we don't care about Bavaria. Brandenburg, definitely there's something for us to spit out. We can transfer, we could force their... No, we can't. We can release nations. Are they all within the borders of the HRE? Awesome. We can get 3 nations released. Maybe. Sorry, not Bavaria, Brandenburg. Brandenburg. That is 96% war score. So we have to fully occupy Brandenburg, and then we can release 3 of them and get a bunch of Imperial Authority. To do this, we just need to win these battles, or maybe just go siege. Maybe just go siege them. Let them come to us, we'll be the defenders. They have a sizable force, but we have more, and if we're the defender, then defender's advantage, fairly significant. I missed my 4 siege guy. So we'll do 4 at a time. And actually maybe we'll even send off tiny little ones to these 2. So the majority of the army up close in case they come back, and they're trying to take the Palatinate pretty hard. We lost a claim on a province, don't care. We lost our claim against Serbia, I don't really care. We can get those back pretty easily. We can get new technology, Diplotech 13. We're actually ahead of time on Diplotech. It's kind of weird. Road network, local trade power, local movement speed, grand shipyard, shipbuilding time and cost down. I don't really see much of a reason to get ahead of time on Diplo power. And are we actually... Yeah, we're at 7 out of 8 relationships. Bosnia. Wasn't I planning on... Here, you would accept a peaceful offer. You're very small. But 3 provinces without having to go to war. Sounds pretty nice. Who else would we do this with? No one really. So we'll start working our way up on that. We have a free diplomat. And this will take some work. After the alliance we'll have some more. Apparently I never got an actual military structure there, the barracks. Okay, let's right-click that. Let's just keep going, doing what we're doing. If we peace out Brandenburg, there's look at that. There's 12,000 regiments, or 12,000 men, 12 regiments that will just end the war. So if we get lucky enough that they stay busy and they stop breaching walls, then we might just be able to 100% piece them out without even having to fight that 12 stack. I'm scared of their 12 stack with their damn Brandenburgian ideas or whatever they are. These bastards. So they get morale of armies plus 20%, infantry combat ability plus 20%. Yeah, they've got some modifiers. And they're also on level 13 military tech, so they are tech level ahead of me. Artillery fire plus 0.4, my goodness. And it allows them to do 10% damage in the shock phase. That's pretty sick. Ages and ages ago, did I build that march? I think I did. Didn't I? Yeah, we have a march here. This is the next structure that you can get. Regimental cap is a percentage modifier on local manpower. That would probably affect the manpower from the march. I'd kind of like to build that. Not that we need manpower. I mean, we do, but... yeah, we do need manpower. I'm just really hesitant right now to declare another war for Ghazi, simply because it's not always working, and I still really don't fully understand why it's not always working. But also, as soon as we get out of this war, we need to sell Azerbaijan to Armenia, and then once we've done that, we can annex Armenia. Did they lose their core? They did. You bastards, you still better be willing to buy it from me. You owned it at one point. I know you did. Don't you dare. And then Iraq still needs one province from Oman, which, you know, we actually don't have a truce with them. But we also don't have a casus belli against them. They're allies with Uzbek and Persia. So we declare war on Persia when our truce is up. In a couple years, then we can get that one last province from Iraq. Okay. Form an alliance with Serbia. Yeah, it's actually a great mission, because that's what I plan on doing. Hopefully they offer it to us. Of course they would. Why wouldn't they? Alright, cool. Well, I'm going to take a break here. Alliance offer from Muscovy. That's interesting. Really? You are friendly with me because you're Orthodox. Well, that is an interesting proposition. A fairly sizable ally that we could use against Sweden. Huh. Muscovy is one of the more powerful countries up north, I think. Muscovy, 44,000 men. I do accept. We can use an ally like that. That does cost us our last relationship slot. In fact, it, well, puts us over because I've already started the process of trying to become friends with Serbia. But if we're going to annex Armenia, maybe it won't matter. Okay, I'm going to take a break here. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.